Hello again, my friends. Welcome back. We're back in Fallout 4 VR again, and I think starting today, the Let's Play gets really interesting because I'm going to start playing with the Sim Settlements mod, which should make settlement building and city management much more interesting. I did a little bit of homework to figure out this mod in a basic way, but there's a lot to it, and I'm sure I'll be learning a lot as I go. I went ahead and skipped the intro cutscene and quest from Preston and the other guy, forgot his name, so we can now build in Sanctuary. Having said that, I'm going to go ahead and scrap everything I can within reason to get more goodies and also make more room for our settlement. So I'm gonna do this for a while and then I'll be right back. Okay, so as it turns out, scrapping by hand is pretty tedious, so I wasn't able to scrap absolutely everything, but I was able to clear out a few plots here and another plot closer to the entrance of Sanctuary. So now that we have that, let's get started building sim settlements. So let's see, we got residential plots, agriculture, commercial, industrial, martial, recreational. Okay, let's get martial out of the way and then we'll do the rest of them because from the guide I saw online, a martial plot is like defense. So you're going to want that near the entrance. So let's put a martial plot here. And then we'll put residential and agriculture deeper inside Sanctuary.
Hey.
Oops. Nope. Sorry, dog meat. Not now. Okay, martial plot. And the arrow, if you can see that arrow pointing, is where people will enter. And that curved barrier in the front is where you want your attacks to be, like that's where you're facing the enemy, you know? That's how the defense works. Let's put actually, how much does this cost? Oh, this only requires a sensor, so I'll put 2 more. Yeah, so we got a nice big defense there. Okay, so now let's do some residential, commercial. Let's see here, this is a nice little plot, so maybe we'll do... Let's just do some residential, because you have to have that for sure. Definitely have to have residential. So we'll have the arrow pointing this way, and I guess it doesn't have to fill up the plot. It looks like it can hover a little bit. Or, yeah, we can just put it on the dirt too. It doesn't have to be on the plot. Okay, one there. Let's put one here. One here. Yeah, so we got a nice little block of 3 residential here. And let's do some commercial and industrial. Maybe let's do it along here. Can we put it on the sidewalk here in front of these houses? Agriculture. Okay, you gotta have that. You gotta have food, right? Yeah, just put it down wherever it'll go. Okay, agriculture. Let's do 2 agriculture. Food is very important. And this one isn't snapping. There it is, snapping on this side. Snap, place, and then commercial. And we'll snap another commercial. Will it let me snap to it? This one won't let me snap, but we'll just put it here anyway. Okay. Industrial. As far as my understanding of it, with sim settlements, once you put plots down, and there are settlers here, these will automatically populate and upgrade themselves, I think. But we're sure gonna find out. Recreational plot, people gotta have fun, right? And here's an empty lot, let's put some recreation here. And I don't think the location necessarily matters, really. Let's do some more residential. Gotta have people living here. Residential. Snap another one there. And let's do more residential. Okay. So we put down a lot of plots, and one thing I have to do is a city manager's desk. Crafting, I think it's in here. City planner's desk. Manage and plan your city from here. Cool. We'll put you right here next to power armor. Great. And one thing I want to check out right now is that I think... don't need my gun out. I think this will let me build a portable city manager's desk. There's crafting here. Yeah, craft. And... packed city planner's desk. Yes. Cook that.
I need to assign someone to this.
And I want that because, as far as my understanding goes, with the city manager's desk, you can assign a city leader for the city. Whoa, Nick Valentine just walked through me. That was strange. You can assign a city leader for the city using this desk, and I want to try with Sanctuary to not have a city leader, but with the second settlement have a city leader and see what the differences are. Because Preston told me we can take care of the folks at 10 Pines Bluff, so we can have that be our second settlement and assign a leader to see how that goes. So now that we've built Sanctuary here, show on map. Right, I can't fast travel there yet. So we'll get over there, we'll establish this place, and we'll see how that goes. And here we are. Tiny little shack. Hey there.
Excuse me.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Take it easy. I'm with the Minutemen. I'm here to help.
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders, but honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days, after Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks, stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Thanks, friend. If you folks are for real this time, it'll be a welcome change for the better.
Okay, let's go clear out those raiders. I'm gonna edit that part out because I just want to get right back to the settlement building. So fade to black, clear out the raiders, and we'll come back.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I took care of them.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Okay, with that done... Oh, no, you're in my way. Okay, so now that they are our friends, I have access to Workbench, and now I think I can use Packed City Planner's Desk. Okay, can't equip it, right, so what if I do drop? That's it, that's it. Great. Now, restoring the Commonwealth on your own is tough. It's time to unite the people and rise up against the tyranny of the wasteland. City plans allows you to put other people to work building settlements. Would you like to learn more? Yes, please. In order to get settlers to start growing their settlement, they'll need a leader of some sort. After selecting a city plan, exit the container, select a leader, and your settlers will begin building the foundation level for the city and tearing down everything else. The foundation level ensures settlers can reach all the things they build. It includes things like stairs, platforms, and occasionally building frames. As more settlers are attracted to the settlement, they will carve out a spot for themselves to live and make themselves useful by building farms, guard posts, shops, and other things. In order to upgrade a city, your citizens will need to gather up materials and spend some time planning. Setting up supply lines and donating extra food, water, and equipment can help keep them protected and happy. You can also donate junk to help them reach their supply goals. All donations can be done in the city planner's desk safe. Speaking of, your citizens may move your desk during construction, so take a look around to see where they put it. After the people upgrade their city, you'll be notified so you can come check out what else they built. You'll also be notified whenever one of them builds or upgrades a plot, just like you'd receive notifications for plots you built yourself. If you like, you can even manage the city upgrade option to manual so you can approve the upgrades and watch them happen. Some cities may need supply lines set up to handle their food or water needs, or will need your help setting up better defenses to avoid being overrun by attackers. You can be as involved, as little, or as much as you like. Don't be afraid to add your own touches to their cities. After the foundation level is built, they'll leave anything you build alone. Now get out there and explore the Commonwealth while your newly appointed city leader manages all the heavy lifting. Okay, right. So yeah, I wanted to see the difference between Sanctuary having no city leader and this place having city leader. Okay, Nick Valentine, no, I want to keep him. Piper, yeah, make leader. Piper is now the leader of 10 Pines Bluff. Cool. Rad. I can't wait to see how this works out. So this one should be totally self-building, and Sanctuary I'm managing. I think that's how it's going. And it sounds like they'll need support from time to time, sending supplies and such, but we'll just see how that all pans out. That's rad. That's really rad. I'm curious, has anything happened in Sanctuary yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so the commercial plots are unoccupied right now. Agricultural plots, it looks like something is starting here. The residential's already starting, that's for sure. Okay. Tell you mission accomplished.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
Not interested.
I'm not interested in your life story.
Just hear me out. This is important.
No, I don't care. Okay. I'm just walking away. Yeah, so the residential has already begun. That's cool. And, ooh, the defenses have begun as well. Nice. He's just chilling. Cool. All right, great. So while this is happening with the two settlements, I'm gonna get back to the main quest real quick, give these time to grow, and then check in again. If you're interested in just the Sim settlement stuff, I'll include timestamps down below so you can skip ahead to see how the settlement management is going. To advance in the story and kill some time, reunions with Piper. Let's go. Oh, I've leveled up. Let's go on the Pip-Boy. Advanced terminals requires intelligence 4. Let's go 4, and then I can hopefully, yeah. Okay, so hopefully now I can do more terminals. That's good. Piper.
Well, well. Nikki Valentine walks into my office for a change.
What can I say, Piper? You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
We need help, Piper. This man named Kellogg. He was working with the Institute.
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, And sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right?
Kellogg. Huh.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
But we both know that angle isn't going to work.
Because he's dead.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had a way of bringing him alive.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I want Nick.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. Just a few more steps.
While you two are out, I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. And in fact, you have a city to manage, if I didn't tell you yet, Piper. Right, Dr. Amari, that's in Good Neighbor, right? I've reached level 11. Oh, good. Does that mean I can now have the next idiot Savant? I can. Great. Life is good. Okay.
Good Neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Good observation from Nick as he dances around.
Didn't I see you on a date with Borowski the other day?
He wishes.
All right. We're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters? We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together...
Memory Den. Here we go.
Well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt. Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Downstairs it is. How did Nick get ahead of me? He was behind me before we got in the building. But then once we're in the building, he teleported ahead. Anywho.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
It is not. Kellogg's brain.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who could make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you Have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Thanks, Nick.
Hey, I appreciate this, Nick.
If you say so. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doctor.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Keep your fingers crossed. Please stand by.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on. Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find. Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down that goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
New California Republic.
I was hoping I could get those magazines as perks, but no.
As of this moment, we are all...
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then.
New California Republic. I'm sure that's gonna take some getting used to for a lot of us.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
What a joke. What's it mean, Mom? Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out.
across the hall.
Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Quite a historic
Listen
day.
to me, Connie.
Remember, it was only
You
2
take
years
this.
ago that President
You're old
America
enough.
first proposed
You're the man
YEAAAA
of the family now. It's your job to protect us.
questions to be answered.
Your father's
There's a lot of
useless,
opposition
but you won't turn out like him.
But
You're
today
a good
is the day
boy.
to celebrate.
And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands.
All afternoon.
You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
We're expecting President
I will,
America
Mom.
to come out
I
with
promise.
a crowd any minute now.
I won't let you down.
I think people are hoping
You've always
NCR
been
will
my good
finally
boy.
establish peace in
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
I feel like they do an admirable job of making you feel sorry for Kellogg. You know, when you feel sorry for a bad guy, that's usually pretty good storytelling.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Insane in the membrane.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Got a haircut.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Wow, I really keep hitting my chaperone bands a lot today. Man.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate. Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
We are running out of brain here. I feel that way sometimes too.
Manual override initiated.
Here we go.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
That's me.
Is it okay? Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Okay? Come here.
No.
Come here, baby.
No. I've got him!
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean!
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still...
Whoa, jeez. Holy crap, that scared me.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Got a little too close to Kellogg there. We're running out of brain here.
This appears to be a very recent memory, so good news, I think.
Oh boy, Piper has really done it this time. I mean, I'm not saying she's right, but
Cleaning his gun pretty good.
she's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Exit.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
I leveled up. Nice. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, okay. Talk to Nick. Here we are.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Nick, are you still in there?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Yeah, it's a pretty creepy moment. I don't recall that ever repeating, the first time I played. I wonder if it comes back somehow. I'm not sure. Before I forget, let's check out the colonies. Not colonies, settlements. I'm not sure if it's been long enough for things to change, but let's check it out. First, Piper's Settlement, Ten Pines Bluff. Okay, well, it looks like nothing's happened yet. There's a campfire. Yeah, nothing happening here yet, so I guess not enough time has passed. Let's check out the original Sanctuary. Okay, let's see what's new. Looks like a residential. Was this residential? I don't recall. Residential plot. Find owner. Okay, so this someone has moved in here. That's cool. This is unoccupied yet for rent. That's one thing I'm unsure about. Do settlers just come automatically, or do I need to go out and like recruit them to come back to settlements? I forget that. For rent, okay. So these residential plots aren't taken. Looks like same for these. Are these residential? Recreational unoccupied. And you know, now that I think of it, yeah, right now Sanctuary only has 5 people. 10 Pines Bluff has 3. Yeah, we definitely need more people to move in. Commercial unoccupied. Commercial unoccupied. We got some agriculture going. This agricultural plot has an owner. This one is an unoccupied. Oh. A second story. Residential plot. Okay. And residential plot. Oh, and this one over here. Okay. So, yeah, people have homes now. That's cool, but the business and recreation are definitely lacking. Okay, this has an owner. This has an owner. This has an owner. Okay. Well, the defenses are looking pretty good. He's just casually standing by. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do some more research, and definitely let me know in the comments below, like, how do we get more settlers here? Is it just something we wait for, or do we go recruit them? I got a little bit more homework to do with that. And, yeah, thanks for joining me. More to be continued. See ya. Bye.
Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. See ya!